Welcome to today's People to People. I'm your host, Micah Mater. Summer seems to go by so quickly in Chicago, but it's packed with community and culture festivals that draw residents and visitors every single weekend. And August 16th, Chicagoans will be celebrating at the West Side Music Festival. Michael Scott Jr., one of the event's organizers, joins us. And if he looks familiar to you, he has a very famous Chicagoan for a father. Michael Scott, tell me, your dad started this whole thing pretty much.
Well, pretty much. I grew up in special events when he was a director, going to the Taste of Chicago, the Blues Fest, the Jazz Fest, and so just through attrition, he sparked the idea of doing this festival.
And he was very much about community, and that's what this is about, isn't it?
He was very much about the community, and especially the West Side of Chicago. He instilled in me the virtue of community service and how to continue to serve your community even when times are hard and when times are tough. And it's times are tough now, that's where we're having a hard time economically, but we're going to continue to do this festival because it brings out great people and great things to the West Side of Chicago.
Yeah, we hear all the negative things about the West Side, shootings and violence and things like that. We should say this is the third year for this festival, and every single year up to this point, no violence, no police activity, nothing.
That is absolutely correct. Yeah. For the past 3 years, past two years,
right.
We had no incidents of violence. We've had parents and grandparents, young people, old people alike, just out enjoying the festival, bringing their blankets, bringing their lawn chairs, enjoying the festivities. No incidences at all, and knock on wood, we'll have the same thing this year.
Let's hope so. And we asked Tom Skilling for wonderful weather for you, so I think it'll be good weather.
Please, Tom, please, Tom, help us out.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about the festival. I know the past couple of years it's been wonderful, but it's getting better and better. What will be different and better this year?
It's getting better and better. We'll have vendors out there that will be serving. Connie's Pizza will be there. Oh. We'll have a beer garden with Miller Coors. They've been a sponsor this year.
Great sponsors,
yes,
yeah.
We have great sponsors. And BMO Harris will be out there. That's our presenting sponsor. They will be out there signing people up to their banks and making sure that the community gets a well-rounded kind of festival instead of just the music.
Exactly. So come out at 1 o'clock for fun. You said Radio Disney's having something?
That is correct. So about 1 o'clock, we'll have a DJ that'll kind of play from Radio Disney. The Chicago Park District, who's also been a very, very good partner with us over the course of the past 3 years, will be out there doing some fun and games with the kids. Around 3 o'clock is when the music will start. We'll have our local talent. And then around 5, we will have our main acts. And so this year, we will have 112 as our headliner and also Brownstone.
And Teresa Griffin's going to be out there, and we know that she's a big Chicagoan, Chicago's very own.
She is. She is headlining our local talent this year.
Okay.
So Teresa will be out there. She goes on somewhere around maybe 6 o'clock.
Okay.
But we want you to come out early so you can enjoy all the local acts as well as our national talent.
Now, we saw some video of people with lawn chairs. Is that what we do? We bring out the chairs and kind of pick your spot, or?
That is correct. So have you ever been to Ravinia?
Oh, yeah.
So let's call us the West Side Ravinia.
All
so
right.
You bring your bag. You can bring out some food if you want. We're not allowing grilling, but if you want to bring food, you want to bring a beverage of a choice, you come out.
Alcohol? Can they bring alcohol? No alcohol.
It's in the park, so
okay. They'll have the beer garden, right.
We'll have a beer garden,
Gotcha.
so you have to stay inside the beer garden. However, you just come out, you bring your blanket, you bring your lawn chair, you bring a good time, and we'll bring a good time.
Yeah, definitely. And the music goes until how long?
We try to end it early because it is a community event, and I think one of the reasons why we've been so successful in terms of not having any incidences is we end early. So we'll be out there around 1 o'clock until 9 at the very latest.
Now, what is this show? I mean, you want to be an example, I guess, for most communities, especially those that have gotten a bad rap, right?
Correct. So we've been in Austin, North Lawndale, and again this year at Garfield. And all of those communities have a bad stigmatism about violence and things that are going on. We want to create a positive light about these communities and show that there are good things coming out of here. You can come over here and enjoy yourself and not have any incidences.
Any preemptive stuff you do? Like, are you going out into the community, getting people ready for this? Or what are you doing leading up to this to make, I mean, it's been, like you said, it's been a great event, no violence. What have you done to make it so successful?
Well, we're out door to door. Malls that are in the area. We have tons of street teams that go out and kind of introduce themselves to the community, flyer cars, flyer doors, and just hand out person to person. You know, the best way to get it is, I think, mouth to mouth. Word of mouth kind of goes a long way in our community. And so we do that, but we also have a social media presence. You can visit us on Facebook. You can visit us on our website, Chicago Park District. I'm sorry. Chicago Music Fest.
Gotcha.
.com, I'm sorry.
Okay. And economically, we know that a lot of the problems are in the community. There's not enough jobs, not enough things going on. Does this bring economically some type of resources to the community by having these sponsors come in there?
Well, not the specific concert, but we've created a foundation so that we can speak to community 365.
Gotcha.
And so I'm a dreamer, and hopefully what I want to happen with the foundation is to create a music venue in North Lawndale that will be there all year, that people can come out and enjoy the festivities, not just for this one concert, but all year round.
And I hope your dream comes true.
I
really
hope
do.
it does as
Michael,
well.
thank you very much, and I loved your dad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You look just like him. Oh
That's
my
what
God.
they tell me.
The Westside Music Festival takes place in Garfield Park August 16th. Visit ChicagoWestsideMusicFestival.com, as Michael said, for more details.